My sister has always believed that if she couldn't have something, no one else should either. But this time, I didn't argue. I didn't confront her. I just stepped aside and let her undo herself. My name's Maya. My older sister Rachel has always treated life like a competition. If I won something in school, she'd say the teacher played favorites. If I got promoted at work, she'd say I was just lucky. But relationships? That's where things got ugly. Rachel didn't just want attention. She wanted whatever someone else loved, especially if it looked stable, happy, secure. In college, I dated someone seriously for the first time. 2 months later, Rachel asked him out for career advice. 3 weeks after that, he was gone. She shrugged and said, "You can't control who you fall for." That was the moment I stopped fighting her. Years later, I met Adrian. He was an architect. Calm, thoughtful, the kind of man who listens more than he talks. Early on, I told him about Rachel. He laughed. "Who does that?" "You'll see," I told him. For 2 years, everything was peaceful. Then I made one small mistake. At a family dinner, I casually mentioned we were thinking about getting married next year. Rachel's smile lasted a little too long. The following week, she connected with Adrian on LinkedIn, said she needed help planning a surprise for me. He showed me the message. We left it off, blocked her. Or so we thought. A few weeks later, I came home from work and found Rachel sitting in my apartment, wine glass in hand. Adrian was in the kitchen. They were laughing. Nothing inappropriate, but something felt off. I didn't confront her. I didn't accuse him. I just watched. 2 weeks later, Rachel announced in the family group chat, "Adrian and I are collaborating on a creative project. He's so talented." My stomach dropped. Adrian called me immediately. I never agreed to that. She's exaggerating. I believed him, and strangely, I felt calm. Because this time, I was prepared. Rachel worked for a mid-sized marketing firm. By coincidence, I was consulting on a short-term project with the same company. And I had quietly noticed something. She wasn't just interfering in my life, she was creating drama at work too. Flirting with coworkers in relationships, spreading rumors, playing victim when confronted. One afternoon, HR asked to speak with me. They had received complaints about her behavior. They wanted context. I didn't exaggerate. I didn't attack. I simply told the truth. Within a month, 3 formal complaints had been filed against Rachel. Around the same time, Adrian and I privately set our wedding date. No announcements, no social media, just close friends. A week before the ceremony, Rachel tried one last time. She messaged Adrian, "If you're not really happy, it's not too late." This time, he didn't just block her, he screenshotted it and forwarded it to HR. Rachel was suspended that month. At the next family dinner, for the first time ever, my mom didn't defend her. Rachel stared at me across the table. "You ruined my life." I looked at her and said calmly, "No, this time I didn't do anything. You're just finally seeing consequences. Adrian and I are married now. We don't post much online. We don't perform happiness for anyone." Rachel still believes she's the victim. But here's what I learned. Some people don't change because you confront them. They change when they run out of people protecting them. And sometimes the strongest move you can make is stepping aside. Because when someone spends years trying to take what's yours, eventually they lose everything, all on their own.